Hello, hello, everyone. Another Monday. Or is it? It's a special Monday today. You know why? It's because it's Lesbian Visibility Day! Yay! I'm wearing my special shirt for the occasion. In case you didn't guess, I am a huge lesbian. I love girls. Ladies. Ladies. Women. Smorch. Smorch the lasses. So, So yesterday, I just want to preemptively, explain Women Ascension Day, yes! I am powerful. And so, wanted to explain real quick, I'm halfway anticipating, like, my connectivity today to be a little weird, because I know yesterday I had a lot of problems trying to even connect, and anytime I could, it was only like a minute or two until it would go out. So even if things look stable right now, I'm still anticipating, like, there might be issues. If there are, I can always postpone. Shit Internet Club, hell yeah. Fist bump. Okay. Alright. Today, I'm playing a special little game. Well, just one of 5, technically. It's a series that has a special place in my heart. Now, anybody who knows me knows that I'm gaga for Toho, and I will not shut up about that fact. I love Toho, I adore every aspect about it. I love all the characters, I love the stories, I love the lore, I love the gameplay, I love everything about it. No complaints. It's my favoriteest series ever. But I do also love a series that in many respects is very similar to Toho. And that's called LEN'EN Project. Hi, wifey! So, LEN'EN Project. What in the world is LEN'EN Project? It's not nearly as popular as Toho, not even close, but it has garnered a bit of a cult following over the years. Essentially what LEN'EN is I know there's a long story as to how LEN'EN originated or came about, so I'll try to keep it brief. Shay! Hi, Shay! Thank you for becoming a Lily Pal! And you caught me with my special shirt, because it's Lesbian Day. Aw, fucking ads. Capitalism. Yeah, I was just explaining. LEN'EN was created by one guy, similar to Toho. Um, like virtually everything was created by one person by the name of Jinx. Zihu. um, and without explaining, without going into too much detail, for the sake of expediency, Jinx was kind of known as, like, honestly one of those Toho fans that had somewhat of a shaky reputation, and that mainly involved his suits with April Fool's videos and fake PC98 Toho remasters. But I can get into that story. I can get into that story some other day. Toho fan games are always shaky territory. Well, yes and no. I mean, first of all, I should explain, like, despite his reputation and, well, no. Let me start over. Part of his reputation, I think, kind of skewed people to view his original series. Yeah, I will fully admit, like, Jinx is a particularly peculiar individual in an interesting way. He's quite a weirdo. But, I was trying to say, like, his previous reputation, I think, skewed a lot of people to think of LEN'EN as directly like a ripoff of Toho, and that's not exactly an accusation he like is entirely opposed to. Like, he is almost willing to admit, like, yeah, it's a Toho ripoff, but, you know, it's also his creation, and he has passion for it, and it's pretty much the one thing he is working on nowadays. Almost to the detriment of his health. He's a very dedicated person, I'll give him that. But anyhow, what about LEN'EN specifically? It started out like pretty like one-to-one, like, you know, very similar in gameplay to Toho, with only a few exceptions. Obviously, the lore and the characters are different, and I think one big thing that differs between LEN'EN and Toho is that Toho, as far as plot goes, only has, like, loose, like, sort of story arcs, really. Whereas LEN'EN is actually, like, fairly serialized series. Like, you know, like, there's a lot that you could miss, like, if you played, like, the third game before you play the first two, you know. Little Toho game hard Fumo funny. But, yeah, like, as I said, this series has garnered somewhat of a cult following because a lot of people, including myself, that find that there's a lot of good to this series as well that you won't find in Toho. And I can explain more of the differences as I get into the game. So, without further ado, I'm going to bring up the game here. The first game, Evanescent Existence. I love this menu theme. So this is Evanescent Existence. Hang on. Sorry, I wanted to have OBS kind of on the sidelines. Oh shit, it's a bop! Yeah! Yeah, one thing similar to Toho is the music is fantastic, but in a way that's different from Toho. Of course. I'm gonna keep saying that a lot. It's just like Toho music. It uses a lot of similar instrumentation, but I think like the composition styles are different. So I'm gonna quickly go over. So one thing that LEN'EN has that Toho does not: accessibility options. So, you know, you have your average, like, everything you could expect in basic, and then light mode is for people either entirely new or that like would have difficulty playing bullet hells. So like you get increased lives and power, you know, less power loss to the items. Yeah, everything you could figure out about light mode is explained in the little caption there. I'm gonna be playing basic, because yeah. You know, I'm fairly just experienced with the genre in a few ways. It does play a little differently from Toho in regards to like its patterns, and you'll see what I mean when I get into it. No, I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer. It's Lesbian Day. Oh, thank you, Shay. I really like this PNG, honestly. I know one of my channel redeems is to change my with channel points. Okay, so I'm gonna be going to basic. You have your 4 difficulties: easy, normal, hard, and unreal, as opposed to lunatic. I have beaten hard mode, but we're gonna be playing normal. So another really interesting thing about LEN'EN in regards to its characters. So you know how in Toho, like, the cast is virtually all girls? LEN'EN has a similar approach. However, every single character is gender ambiguous. They can be whatever you want them to be. And for that sake, you know, like, a lot of the dialogue is gender neutral. Makes use of, like, they, them for virtually every character. Although, you know, I, along with a lot of other fans, have certain headcanons in regards to, like, what character's gender is what. So as far as pronouns go, I might, like, slip up here and there. Personally, I find Yabusame here to be a girl. So there's that. And one thing I want to get out of the way real quick. This game actually has a fair amount of replay value. So, like, we have our playable characters, right? We have Yabusame, we have a mystery character, and an extra mystery character. We'll find out who this mystery character is after we beat, or after we go through Yabusame's story. Because, believe it or not, you actually kind of come to understand the game's story as a whole by replaying as different characters. Like, there are just some things, like, there are multiple things happening at the same time. So, like, while Yabusame is doing one thing, this character is doing another, this character is doing something else. So, like, today, I'm gonna try and, you know, go through Yabusame's story, and then follow up with this character. Not this one, not today. And I'll explain why later. So, without further, let's get into LEN'EN Project, Evanescent Existence. Idiots are now thinking. I love that. Another similar quality to Touhou is a lot of these characters are weirdos. They say a lot of strange things, especially Yabusame. Ah! Already using a bomb. Rough start. Rough start. Yeah, and some of the bullets are designed differently from Touhou. Like, they use an entirely different sprite sheet. Yeah, the fighting games. Yeah, I really like the floating fighters too, which is the kind you're referring to. I'm already at full power. If it wasn't clear from the visuals, we're in an enormous cave network. I wonder where everyone went. Their scents are all mixed up too. They're wafting all around. Oh, I thought there was someone weird around here. Huh? And what? It's you, Yabusame? Oh wow, what are you doing here, Kurohebi? What do you mean, and what? That's what you just said. Putting that aside, what are you doing here? But that's what I just said. Jeez, you're no use at all. If you're here, Kurohebi, does that mean the others are here too? Didn't you hear the voice? Voice? Yeah. It said that whoever reaches the deepest area first will have any wish granted, no matter what it is. Whoa. Because of that, Tsubakura just beat me up and flew off. That sure figures. And so, do you mind if I get started on my post-workout exercises? You mean assassination. Exactly. This is Kurohebi. They are an assassin in training, essentially. Except, like, their training's about done. All they need to do is just assassinate one person to really qualify. About the most you need to know about them is that they can conceal themselves, be all stealthy-like. And yeah, you can see that with some of the patterns here. There's not much I can really explain about Kuraheavy for the moment. And in future games. This is unfair! Fighting me after I've already been weakened. Huh? Oh, sorry. Was I too rough with you? Oh, right. About what you need to know for this story. Essentially, is it Twitch or Maya struggling to keep up with all the bullets? Honestly, it's probably me. I know, like, it's kind of difficult for my potato to run games like this and stream at the same time. I'm trying my best. Just bear with me. But anyway. About what you need to know for the story so far is there's this handful of people. What are the specs on my potato? I forget. I'd have to check, and yeah, frame rates you're seeing wouldn't be playable, so it's probably a combination. Yeah, $1 per class. I love you. I love you, baby. Mwah mwah. Good luck with academia. Story. Essentially, how this story starts is a handful of people is, yeah, it's a dual core. So a handful of people from quote-unquote our world got basically yoinked into these like sort of pseudo-interdimensional spaces, and they were proposed like a contest of sorts. Like if they can manage to get through their spaces and get to the finish line, so to speak, like, yeah, something good would happen. And so a lot of these people got spirited away like unwillingly. Yabusame is the exception, because Yabusame already has an ability to hop between dimensions. So, like, yeah, she just kind of inserted herself into the situation. And she's looking for, they're looking for Subakura, who is their best friend, essentially. So that's that. Let's move on. So we started in a cave. We're somewhere underwater. This next boss fight is gonna get really wild as far as patterns are concerned. What you just saw there is what is known as a flash bomb. And basically, if I can graze enough bullets to fill up the bar on the side there, it allows me to use sort of a mini-bomb of sorts. lot of swirlies. Yabusame's shot type is very useful for stages. Yeah, so I can use a flash bomb if I just unfocus and press the bomb button. That's it. Whew, what's up with this weird space? Before I knew it, it looks like I've gone underwater. Something's really off here. It's like another dimension, but it's different than usual. Ah, it's you after all, Yabusame. Wait a sec. You're Aoi, right? It's Algae. I'm sorry for having such a tough name to remember. But that's not true, though. Did someone tell you that? Well, they didn't say it outright. So, were you sucked in here too, Yabusame? I don't really get it, but you know what's going on, don't you, Aoi? Well, even if you say so, I don't really get it either, except... Except? There was something Tsubakura said earlier. Tsubakura again, huh? They said if you reach the goal first, you can leave this place. Seems like it's changed a bit. And so, I'm sorry, Yabusame, but please allow me to defeat you. Wait, and so what? This is Algae. They are a sweet bean. Protect the child. They have the ability to create whirlpools. Yeah, like, look at this shit. When I first started, like, when I first tried out LEN'EN, like, these patterns were a bitch. They are very hard on newcomers. Proceeds to attack the child. Yeah, that's pretty much LEN'EN in a nutshell. Yeah, so as you can tell, one thing that LEN'EN does that Toho is kind of afraid to do, fast-moving patterns. Gotta rely on quick reflexes, mainly. It's, in some ways, less, like, even... How do I explain it? Like, methodical. Toho patterns are much more methodical, but, like, more, most of LEN'EN's bullet patterns are beaten basically through instinct. A new person must be friends, proceeds to hold gun. Yep. That's LEN'EN and Toho in a nutshell. Okay. Also, one of the ways that you can get lives in this game is if you amass a certain amount of points. And one way to cheese a hecking load of points is to bomb whenever there's a fucking load of bullets on screen, because then, like, the score multiplies, like, exponentially. So, yep, looks like it's best to hear it straight from Tsubakura. If you want to see them, they went that way. Really? Well, I guess I'll try going that way. Enjoy your trip. Poor Algae. They are actually too pure for this. too pure for this world. And the next. And the one after that. And yeah, that one over there. So now, we're not really entering a world so much as just like a passageway. And it looks like the Matrix. So funny aside. Ooh, that was close. And my body was using the top row keys in place of the numpad too. The key rotated through my expressions. Aw. Hit forward, make sure. Oh my. Oh my. I'm somewhat thankful I don't have that problem. At least yet. No one told me the whole stream. Oh no. Ah, hiccups. Yay, life. So many delicious point items. Ah, I got too cocky. Porsche. I imagine you took care of that as soon as you noticed. I think I ran into Subakura a minute ago, but where'd they go? They looked like they were having fun. Talk about weird. Hey you! What are you doing in a place like this? Fixing it now. Hmm? Oh, hey, there you are! Subakura? Yo! Hello there! Guess you got here too, huh? Huh? You sound kind of stilted. Is something wrong? No, really. That aside, how exactly did you end up here? Well, things sort of went all gorp, and then whoosh, and shwa! I see. Something's real dull about you. What's wrong? Huh? No, it's nothing. By the way, do you know anything about this place? Maybe I know, and maybe I don't know. And I don't not know. Huh? Which is it? Anyway, who cares about that? Shouldn't you be hurrying? You're still a long ways from being first. That reminds me, what happens when you get first? You'll get rich! It's changing again. Well, for now, shall we? Do what? Compare our strength? No, you see, this is a test. You really are annoying. This is Subakura. Her whole thing is, they're kind of a genius and an inventor, and they invented a whole lot of, nanomachines that collectively have the consistency of ink. So, as you can see, like, a lot of the bullets and such are black to match that. It's not really an ability so much as just a general skill, among other things. Yeah, nanomachines! Oh god. That always gets me. It's fucking rad as hell. Yeah! I love that part. Nope. Not cool enough to pass through that. I got a life, though. Ah, yes, they're bomb. This is the LEN'EN equivalent of Master Spark. And in quite a stark contrast, instead of being rainbow-colored, it's monochrome. This pattern has a special safe spot, like right in the center of those arms. And even though the bullets look big, their hitbox is actually smaller than their sprite. So they're easier to dodge than they look. Cool, you're pretty good. Hey, don't just run off. It's your fault for not keeping up with me. Now it's official, you really are annoying. See you later. Farewell. Hey, wait already. They're gone. What's up with them? It's suspicious. For now, I guess I'll chase after them. Best friends. And so now, we're headed into another space. And this stage theme is so good. And so now it looks like we're in a pine forest with snow all around. That was close. You see what I say about quick reflexes? Yabusame kinda makes this stage a cakewalk. The best part. I know some weeks ago I had this song just stuck in my head endlessly. Up. Nope. Come on, game. And now suddenly the forest is red and smoky. Ugh. I always panic. It's because I want to collect all the items. Don't punish me for being a collectionist. Collection nut? However you would say that. I thought I smelled someone from over here. They're really fast though. They're really fast, but they're really slow too. Oh? Well, if it isn't Yabusame. Oh, so it was you, Hoaka. You're in here too, just like I thought. As you thought? So you met up with Aoki? Yeah, I also beat up some other people besides Aoi on my way here, though. What a coincidence! I just finished getting beaten up by Sabakura. You too, huh? I figured my best option was to lose nice and quick. Yeah, nice excuse. You'd better do your best, too. With what? Beating you up? Whoa, you're a little riled up, huh? Mind if I blow off some steam? Okay. Come at me, then. Hooray! That's the walking strategic weapon I know. Okay, though, seriously now. No holding back now. This is Hoaka. They're actually, Aoji's sibling. And they have the ability to manipulate temperature. So, hot and cold. You know, manipulating states of matter with temperature. They even have their own nickname, known as the Air Master. And it comes from their fact, or their ability to basically uncannily read the room, like, super well. A weird nickname to be sure, but, you know. It's also a reference to an anime by the same name. Okay, I gotta hurry for this one. Ah! That one can be stressful if you don't know what to do. I love so many of the themes in this game. Jinx, give me your music skills. That felt nice. Thanks a bunch, Hoaka. It was no biggie. By the way, why are you so worn out? Well, I saw that one coming. Or I saw that one coming. Strange characters. Moving on from the forest, up into the sky. Oh, by the way, this stage's boss is my second favorite character in the series. So look forward to that. so we can see a big tower and a sun in the distance. Asterisk. Here we go. I don't have much to say, so I'm just left to hum the fantastic music. Bah, I totally lost sight of them. Even so, there's such a weird smell. My head's getting numb. Honey with sugar mixed in becomes disarmingly sweet. That's the sort of situation this is. Oh, it's you, Kuroji! It seems that this space is heavily influenced by the power of those within it, and changes its form to match. Huh? You smell different than usual, Kuroji. Judging by my newfound power, I can assume that... No, rather... Did you have some weird power before, Kuroji? I've gained it since coming here. However, I have no obligation to explain it to you. You're just as disagreeable as always. Still not as disagreeable as that other black-haired individual, though. Oh yeah, by the way, have you seen that other black-haired person? If we say I met them, then I did. If we say I didn't meet them... So they beat you up too, huh? So where did they go? You did just say I was disagreeable, didn't you? Well then, looks like I'll have to use brute force, just like usual. Even if I'm already wounded, I have no intention of falling behind you. This is Kuroji, another sibling of Hoaka and Aoji. The eldest sibling, to be exact. And their ability is being able to flip anything from front to back, and vice versa. They are a total bastard. I love them. This is probably my favorite theme in the whole game. It's so good. Oh, they're just human. I thought I used a flash bomb there, but I guess I got hit. They're pulling a Sakuya on me. Oh god. And this one, this spell card, is a joke. And and I still got hit! God, that's... Even for Kuroji, that's low. So, please tell me. It would have been fine if it had just been Subakura, but... Well, perhaps this too is a natural outcome. I wouldn't recommend going near the sun that casts a shadow. Huh, is that so? There's only going to be bad-natured people from here, you see. I think I have a feeling I know who you're talking about. That feeling will give way to conviction soon, I'm sure. We're almost there! It's the final stage. It's the final countdown. So now we're going up the tower towards the black sun. Here we are. I must apologize for being so persistent, but there's something I wanted to try out. God damn it, Kuroji. Ah, and now they're going Seija on us proper. For the record, people usually only learn about this game after becoming Toho fans, so there's a lot of that is attached to knowledge of this series. And it seems the sun is not even a sun. It's an entrance to an archway. Whoa, I'm starting to get a real bad feeling about this. By the way, this boss is a real fan favorite. This smell just reeks of annoyance. Annoyance. Such a terribly ill-mannered thing to say. I thought it would be you, Klaus. You're the same as ever. My, Yabusame. To think that you too have come to this world. Alright, the conversation can stop right here, thank you. Perchance you were looking for Subakura. I had just previously encountered them. Ah, and then you lost to them? Lost? Most certainly not. That was by no means a defeat. Alright, I get it, so please don't explain anymore. I had simply yet to master my ability, thus the match's results are voided. Of course, it is simply a law of the world's providence that something so indomitable and bizarre would require time to properly master. In addition to that, I was going easy on them. If I were to unleash my full power, I would truly find it quite difficult to hold myself back. No, just shut up already! Someone save me! However, even without my full power, I am sure that I would have trounced them with optimal use of my ability. I get it already! I get it! If we're going to fight, then let's start already! Now, don't work yourself into a frenzy. Have you ever heard the saying, haste makes waste? Alright, I get it. I'll shut you up then. Simply put, by focusing too much on haste, you will, over time, waste away your energy. This is definitely wasting both my time and energy. This is Klaus, or more particularly, Wilhelm von Clausewitz Halcyon Hisui Maru. They have the ability to manipulate gravity. And so, theoretically, they should actually be very, very powerful. But they're actually, like, they're actually like a total moron that tries to fake being smart with big words and such. And really, it's because of their ego and their big words and their, you know, long-windedness that make them de facto the most annoying character in the series. Although they're much more annoying to the characters than the audience, clearly. Klaus is just a walking meme, pretty much. They do have a really bopping theme, though. Oh, this is the best one. I love this spell card. It's hectic to dodge, but it looks so goddamn cool. I believe this is the last spell card. So we're almost at the finish line. It's just the home stretch, baby. Oh god. No! So in case it wasn't obvious, they were making like these wells of like gravity to mess with the bullets. It can make things kind of perilous. But we did it! With the black sun's shadow cast on their pearl gray hair, a doubtful Yabusame Holen pondered about their friend. This isn't anything new, but could there be some big trouble? Where's Subakura? Are they even here? I'm hungry. Same. While saying that, Yabusame's gaze shifted toward the black sun. Unlike the real sun, it didn't hurt one's eyes, but it radiated the opposite of light, seeming to suck in the scenery. What a strange smell. And over there is Klaus in the distance, just in a heap of... just in a heap. Or such was the illusion it conveyed. In truth, it might even have been sucking in light. In the end, I guess I've got no choice but to go. This sucks. It seemed as if Yabusame followed their instinct, just like they always had, and headed towards the small black star. Or at the very least, it seemed as if they couldn't think of any other option, what with their lack of brains. To be continued in the extra stage. All clear! You did it, but you know it's not over yet, right? Of course I do. One other thing that differs from Toho, at least with this game, the story continues in the extra stage instead of being a self-contained deal. And so, if this were my Toho gauntlet, this would be possibly the end of Evanescent existence. But no, I intend to stream this game the whole time. At least as much as I can within reason. So, we're going to continue. So once again, basic. Another thing that LEN'EN differs from Toho on, multiple extra mode difficulties. Usually in Toho it's just extra, but in LEN'EN we got easy extra, we got regular extra, and if I played on Unreal and beat it, then we'd have a absurd extra. And so Yabusame is venturing into the Black Sun to see wherever it may take her, in search of Subakura, their best friend. And we come to a long stretch of road with a lot of torii arches. The start of this stage is actually pretty simple. Just back and forth, right across the screen. Gather up all the power. And we're not necessarily following the road anymore. We're just kind of meandering. Oh, we're going now. We're going somewhere. I'm not so much of an adult as to meet my end in such an unsightly way. Trying to recover your dishonor? To be chased down is to be brought to your end, they say. Yes, quite. This time, allow me to truly get serious. Oh, Klaus. Oh. I don't like this pattern. I can never figure it out. Damn it, Clouds! You're so annoying! Thank you! anticipated those fairies coming up from somewhere. Wasn't entirely sure. Where? Oh, we're going so fast! So fast we broke the sound barrier. Or maybe some other kind of barrier. Really though, this is such a weird place. Is this the goal? Are you here? Oh no, not another crazy person. To wipe away your prestige? I'm impressed you made it all the way here. I'm impressed you went to the trouble of changing your clothes. However, I never gave you permission to come all the way here. Stay on the beaten path, will you? That's got nothing to do with me. It sure doesn't seem to. Well, at least it bought some time. I needed to prepare to go easy on you after all. Huh? I'm saying I need a little bit more time to prepare the handicap. Is it just me, or are you saying something really irritating? I am. I've even said it twice now, using different words. It's best not to be so stuck up, you know? You still seem upbeat, as your manner of speaking indicates. Why, thank you. So where's Subakura? Oh, so you were able to see through my disguise. You're pretty good at this. And who are you? Well, the details can wait for after we decide who came in first. Where's Subakura? Answer me. If you want me to answer, I recommend brute force. Guess I'll do that then. Haha, very good. Well then, let's wrap this up quickly, shall we? Your impersonation of Subakura was a total failure. This is Surabami. They are a priest, and it turns out they were disguising themselves as Subakura the whole time. For what reason? Well, we don't know yet. They are arguably the strongest character in the series. Although you wouldn't know it by just reading their ability out loud to yourself, or just reading it in general. Their main ability is the ability to raise poultry, quote unquote. But the truth is, like the phrasing of that ability is mainly metaphorical. Their ability is more like the ability to raise potatoes. Because something you might not realize if you're not Japanese, many characters that have been introduced so far have kanji that represent the different names for different species of birds. And so where that puts Surabami, it is, pretty much being the bird keeper. Like virtually this entire game's incident, quote unquote, is their doing. They are the reason that everyone was spirited away. And of course, they also have many more abilities that remain kind of a mystery, at least for the time being. I'm out of booms! Looks similar to that one Subakura spell card. The song is really chaotic, but it's so good. It is actually a song that makes you feel like you want to dance. Like just a wild dance. Just go crazy, go nuts. Oh, this pattern can be tricky if you don't have a sharp eye. And again, it's kind of a case of Yabusame kind of making the situation easier than it seems. Like, I could use my shot type, my shots to pick out any hidden bullets. And I also hate this non-spell. It's so bullshit. This one's tricky too. I don't like it. Except even trickier. We love to see it. I hate it so much. Oh yeah. This spell card is a bit much. Very visually impressive, but it's very stressful. Oh, now they're going crazy. Now they're doing the crazy dance. I say nay. I deny you. And I have been rewarded for my denial. I always thought this music sounded like almost Hispanic in some ways. And I think it's because, like, there is a fan meme regarding Surubami, and it was because of their dialogue being mistranslated. And the mistranslation was literally, "Shall we do the cha-cha?" And, you know, I think that skews some of my perspective on their music a little bit. Wow, Surubami, how come your mom lets you have 2 timeout spells? This one's really flashy, though. Like, literally an eye opens up. And just curtains of black. Here we go. I did it. Okay. We're almost there. almost there. This one is very disorienting, but it's actually not as hard as it seems. You just gotta remember they're single bullets and not multiple. It's an illusion. Pick up. Almost time out. No. Here we go. Oh my, you're so strong. Even more than I thought. I'm not satisfied punishing you if you don't even use your full power. Whoops, he found me out. What's up with you? Who are you? Where's Subakura? Since it's a pain to answer all those questions of yours, why don't I call forth Subakura himself? Huh? No way! They're around here somewhere? Ta-da! Huh? Huh? Nobody came forth, you know? What's this? They left a letter behind. Let's see what it says. I got first place, Subakura. Why, that little rascal. Looks like they went ahead on their own. Or maybe you're lying about all this? I see. So they foisted all the annoying stuff on me, huh? This is the second time already. Well then, go ahead and explain everything to me. Now this is a dilemma. I love it. So that was Yabusame's extra stage scenario. Yes, I will save a replay. Why not? Why not? Wow, Buffett. Okay. On the character select screen, Subakura and Raku can now be selected. Please enjoy another perspective from this tip of the iceberg. Okay. You know what that means. We're still going, babies. We're still going, lily pals. Here we are. We can play as Subakura now, quote unquote. Because remember, Tsurubami was disguising themselves as Subakura earlier. So technically, we would be playing as Tsurubami. But everything about Subakura's playstyle remains consistent throughout the games. So, mechanically speaking, we are playing as Subakura. So now we're starting over and seeing this story. And you can see they move faster than Yabusame. And then their shot type is a lot more forward focus. And when you gain power, they gain these little ink orbs to shoot out their inky nanomachines. As you may surmise, this makes stages a little more difficult, but bosses are less of a problem now, as Sakura has higher shot type power. Shot power, rather. After enough upgrades, the arrows turn into a freaking laser. It is always kind of fun to like zoom around the stage, being all speedy and the like, but you know, this is a bullet hell, so that's dangerous. Now then, it's about time for me to play with the others a little bit too. For starters, why don't I rush ahead and weed out the chaff? Oh, Tsubakura, I thought for sure that you had died. I really had to act worried about you. Looks like I caught up with the lowest ranking member already. But it was real bad luck that you ran into me here. Who are you? Are you feigning amnesia? Snakes are a lot like eels, aren't they? Well, whatever. I'll treat myself to a bit of work, I think. In case you didn't catch it, heavy means snake. And by the way, for some reason, in case you didn't catch it, there are a lot of comparisons with Kurohebi and Solid Snake. An assassin, they have snake in their name. They're pretty much designed to be weapons. Like, Kurohebi is human, but, like, they're classified as an artificial human, which I can only surmise means that, like, they're a test tube baby. You know, genetically modified and engineered to be the perfect assassin. Are you again? We aren't really talking on the same wavelength in the end, are we? And it was actually Tsubakura, the real Tsubakura, that actually created Kurohebi. So there's kind of a master-servant relationship going there. We're back into the water. That is their flash bomb. Very different from Yabusame's. Stressful. Just some extra points. Why not? The problem with Tsubakura is sometimes, you know, it doesn't behoove you to kill the bosses as fast as possible. Because you can miss out on a lot of goodies, such as extra points from clearing all the bullets with a boom. Alright, any minute now. Ah, it's you, Subakura. Ooh, I really did make a bigger catch than I thought. Jeez, what a nuisance. What? What are you talking about? For now, just come at me already. Huh? I'm really not sure what you mean, but if you're gonna be stubborn about it, then fine. I'll be the one to start things. What? I don't understand at all. If you defeat me, I'll explain everything. I know using the bomb cheese is actually easier to do with Subakura, because if I use a regular bomb, I can completely miss. And so, like, the spell card, the boss is not damaged at all, and I can take more points from the bullets. Hiccup. This one is really good for points. No! I lost with no idea what was happening. Whoever makes it to the goal first gets to leave this place. Well then, it's impossible for me. Don't sweat it then. Goddamn, Tsurubami. Goddamn, Bami. Rolling up my sleeves a bit, it's getting a bit warm. No! Ah, Christmas bullets! It's us! Or it was us. Yeah, so this is obviously the point where the two plot threads converge and intersect. So now we get to see all of Yabusame's patterns. Christmas bullets, yeah. Hi, Rui. Glad you could stop by. There's some weirdo in here a minute ago. How did they even get into this corridor? Well, it doesn't really matter anyway. Hmm? Hey, you! What are you doing in a place like this? And literally the dialogue is the exact same, so... And now we're fighting Yabusame, the other protagonist. Yabusame's deal, as I said previously, is being able to cross over and, to an extent, manipulate dimensions. So a lot of their patterns involve messing with dimensions of stuff. You'll see later. Also, you might not be able to tell based on like how relatively serious the tone in this game was, or at least from her perspective. But yeah, here we go. But Yabusame is kind of an idiot and really carefree. But, you know, you wouldn't know that from playing through their scenario, because their best friend just suddenly up and disappeared. You know, wouldn't you be worried? Oh god, I forgot about that. Yeah, you can see more buffoonery here. And here comes the true distortion. I don't like it. This is actually like worse than Seija flipping the screen. We did it! Just getting a bit of lag here. There's a lot that the game is trying to process. Oh, you're pretty good. Oh, I think there was some dialogue that was different, just a little bit. It's probably not worth, like, not skipping. It's so minor. Alright. Stage 4, we're going to Hawaka. Into the frozen, fiery forest. Should try to keep in mind all the formations this time. Yeah, see, and it's always that single fairy enemy that makes this stage difficult for Subakura. So you always gotta kill them immediately, above all else. Because they're just sliding across the screen. Those bullets are very, very dangerous. Don't have the luxury of a widespread shot. I did that just to grab some more points, because I think I'm getting close to earning another life. I got scared. I should have feared harder. Even harder, in fact. Lessons costumes. Yeah, this is a new PNG that I'm willing to use sometimes. Now, there's someone else too. I'm tired of this, so it'd be nice if I could finish soon. I'm mainly using this PNG today for the occasion of its Lesbian Visibility Day. And I want to look somewhat gayer than I usually do. Oh, so it's you, Subakura. There you are. Well, bye then. Yep, see ya. Whew, that couldn't have gone any more smoothly. Ow. Yep, saw that one coming. Oh well. This probably won't take much time anyway. Oh, I gotcha. You're talking about whether it should be miso sauce or ponzu. I guess we're talking about noodle sauce. By the by, food conversations are very commonplace in LEN'EN. Yeah, that's just what I'd expect. You've got your Yuzuko show all ready to go. Come on, quit talking already. Let's get started. Oh, you sure are easygoing. Okay, though, serious. Too slow! I have to check at some point. But, like, I know Hoaka was described as being fast, like, really fast. But, like, currently I haven't seen anything that holds that up. I can perfectly imagine how. Like, how they're so fast. I could probably use, like, almost like steam propulsion or something. Something to that effect. Using their temperature abilities to make them go nyum! So lesbian raider go off queen. I'm happy. My rainbow bright is bright right now. I love you, Shay. Well, that was about average. Ouch, that's a shame. It's hardly a shame at all, though. Really, though? That's it? Please, at least try to slow the others down. in theory, those patterns should be really easy just because it's a streaming pattern, but, like, the fact that they come out in triple makes things a little trickier. Speaking of trickier, hi, Kuroji! Fucking babe. Not gonna lie. If Kuroji wasn't such a bitch, if she wasn't such a horrible person, I'd go for her. Then. In a way, this stage theme is kind of laid back, almost kind of like easygoing. Actually more like whimsical. There's a weird sense of whimsy. And I think that's why I like it. Come on already. Hiding after I've already found you once? Don't you think you're acting like an idiot? I was just training myself on how to completely erase my presence. If that's the case, then you need a lot more practice. Try to devote yourself a bit more. Advice that blunt is very like you. Well, it's not like I'd know that. Anyway, I have to find a way out of here. I haven't got any time to deal with you. Is that so? Well, if you want to look around on your own, don't let me stop you. Don't tell me you already know some key information again. I don't know about again, but I do know some things. I like to hear about it for free, if possible. I already said if you defeat me, didn't I? In other words, I get to hear it for free. Sure, whatever. Let's get to it already. I'm in a hurry, you know. Well then, let's. So here's the thing. Kuroji is not very fond of Subakura. They have kind of a rivalry going on. One-sided as it is. Although in some ways, like, personalities are almost kind of similar. In the way, like, there's a lot of qualities in their personalities that seem contradictory. I mean, it's mainly expressed through Kuroji, but Subakura has some of that quality, too. Ah, I forgot I can't get that close. I don't want to deal with this. I only have one heckin' life left. I don't got time for this. Posture check. Thank you, baby. adjust my seating a little bit. God, I'm getting it rough. I'm not good at, like, faster forward focus characters like this. I guess you get passing marks. For someone who just got their ability, you sure put in a lot of effort. Well, I suppose I knew this would happen. It's only a natural outcome. And you still came at me like that? How capricious of you. Every single time. You always surpass me. Didn't I already tell you? It's not like I'd know anything. It's not like I'd know about that. Oh, and hydrate. Tonight I have some soda, grapefruit citrus. Now normally, like, I'm not the biggest fan of grapefruit, but you know, this one's actually not that bad. Oh man, going up against Klaus with only a bomb to my name? With only one boom. Actually, I forget. I forget if Kuroji as a mid-boss gives you a life or a bomb. I hope it's a life. For the love of God, I hope it's a life. Something feels a bit off about you today. Mind if I try something out? Well then. Simple enough to deal with for the moment. Start out over here. And I'll just duck down there. Ooh. Scary. I panicked. But I got a life! Woohoo! Waha! Let's go! Looks like one of them even made it quite close to the shrine grounds. How annoying. Sounding more annoying by the minute, too. Oh my, if it isn't Subakura, so you, too, have lost your way and ended up in this world. Yeah, whatever. I'm fed up. You also heard the voice, did you not? Truly a strange turn of fate. Interesting, no? Yeah, it might be. According to the voice, it seems that we are chosen. Should one reach the depths, their wish shall be granted. Might be so. So, by the way, Subakura, will you cooperate with me in an experiment? Oh, yep, If I use the ability that I have gained, I can break the curse of our planet. Oh, no. I want to test out just how strong this power is. But do not be afraid. I shall go easy on you. How long have I waited for this day? For a chance to unleash this dormant ability within my profundity. Like, literally, ZZZ. Now, shall we begin? Do you have the necessary resolve? You powerless little bird. Huh? You done talking? Pot calling the kettle black, calling Surabami powerless. I keep forgetting I don't... just die already. Oh! So this is the official We Hate Subakura spell card. Oh god, I got nothing. My only hope is that I get to 50 million points, because I think I'll win another life if I do that. Oh god. Oh! Come on, come on! We're getting close. Infinitude. No! Fuck. So close. So close. Ugh. What do I do now? I'm pretty sure I can't play as Subakura in the extra stage if I can't beat the game without continuing. Shit. As I said, I'm not good at this at Subakura's playstyle. No. Whoops. I think what I'll do, I will undercut myself for the sake of unveiling the story by playing on easy. You know, and we can skip all the dialogue and that nonsense too. So it ought to be fairly quick. We can hope. We can hope. Normally I wouldn't be concerned if, like, this was a Toho game. Because, like, usually extra stages are not part of the main story. They're usually like an aftermath. But this is LEN'EN, and LEN'EN is not exactly the same. It is a fraternal twin. Yeah. It's kind of pathetic. The patterns are so pathetic. Can't stand it. But for the sake of story, for the sake of plot progression, it must has to be done. Hang on here, let me just check something real quick. Okay, alright. Even though it's normal or easy mode, like, those patterns can still be brutal. They take up an extraordinary amount of space. That was clumsy. Hello, Auri. Bye, Aoki. Even in easy mode, some things never change. Even in easy mode, I get too gutsy. I panicked! It's times like this where I actually wish I had more to say. For you, thank you, baby. I mean, nab some free points, get a life up, lose my life up. I was just taking a moment to stretch. Oh, by the way, you might be wondering about, like, some of the stuff that's been showing up, like some of the text that's been showing up over on the right side of the screen. I've been forgetting to read a lot of it, but I suppose it's kind of forgivable because it doesn't really last long enough to read all of it. It mainly just serves as, like, the pinpoint that best describes the setting of LEN'EN. In which case, like, this game doesn't even take place in the main setting, so... it's like, even if it seems counterintuitive to, like, explain, like, the rules of the world, like, considering as far as, like, the plot of LEN'EN is concerned, like, this game is not actually, like, the start of the series, it's more like a prologue. So, honestly, if there were any time to, like, preface the way that the universe of LEN'EN works, it would probably be here. You know? Just thinking as a writer. I think Yabusame's music here is actually pretty underrated. Like, yeah, it sounds, like, discordant and unpleasant at first, but, like, as you listen to it, like, it kind of grows on you, I think. I forgot about that again. And it almost got me. Again. Here comes hell. Hiccup. was a weird little graphical error there. I'm hungry. I did have breakfast this morning. Although I'm out of, like, breakfast foods. Except for maybe toast. I got too cocky. Okay, gotta be wary. Not going to entice me that time. And yet, still used up a bomb. The jinxing game is strong with LEN'EN. And you know, it's just as well, considering the creator literally goes by Jinx. Not only am I hungry, I'm also feeling almost like a nap is in order. Post-feeding snooze. Just zooming through each stage. Let's go. There's not really much more I can contribute for the moment. Oh, fun bit of trivia that I just remembered. So you know how I said that Kuroji's ability is specifically to switch things between front and back? Like, pretty much literally flipping things around? In an interview once, Jinx was asked, like, if there were any ability in the LEN'EN cast that you would want for yourself, which one would it be? And Jinx would said they'd love to have Kuroji's ability because it's super useful for flipping burgers. Simple pleasures. Oh god. I guess we're skipping that non-spell. Okay, don't go to the top. Don't zoom close. It's no good. Wow. They went down in virtually an instant. Alright then. Also, this is easy mode, and yet I'm doing about just as worse, or just as badly as I did on normal. I'm down to 1 life and 1 bomb. Goodness grievance. Hello, I'd like to apply for the We Hate Subakura Club. Okay, you're done. No time for non-spells. Oh, and in case it wasn't clear, when I say non-spells, I mean just like bullet patterns that don't expressly have like the name in the corner. It's mainly Toho jargon. Toho jargon that applies to these games. Oh god. Come on, it's just the home stretch. After this, I can finally move on to the extra stage. Even if it's the easy extra mode, I don't care. I want to show off the story for y'all. That's why I'm here. Oh no! Time for my fem&ms. But I'll take them after I beat Klaus. And I actually meant to do a real bomb because fuck this spell card. I love it. I love it so much. Okay. We're almost done. Almost done with easy mode. Woohoo! Do a little dance. The person calling themselves Subakura and Raku took a short rest in front of the sun-like object with a bizarre presence. Huh, you're better than I thought. I guess I'll give you a passing grade. I'm busy. Yeah, Klaus just... as ever. Impossible! Where did you get that sort of power? Guess I'll finish up my prep work. Getting revenge is troublesome, and it's not even that interesting. Ignoring Klaus, the Tsubakura lookalike took out a pen and began writing quite skillfully, but despite being in midair. How inexplicable! You're not really Tsubakura, are you? Oh, bingo! You figured me out pretty well. You're smarter than I would expect. Without resting their hand, the person calling themselves Tsubakura gave emotionless praise. Just as I expected. Klaus's groundless guess incidentally turned out to be true, and they made a triumphant look with their tattered face. It's about time the others caught up to me. While Klaus continued to sing their own praises, the fake Tsubakura jotted something so quickly that their pen blurred. Alright, this ought to do. Here we go then. Without responding to Klaus, the fake Tsubakura raised the card into the air, and their clothes melted and morphed. Before long, the fake Tsubakura's clothes had completely changed from head to toe. I see. So that's your real attire. Your magic power increased immeasurably. What a monster. Klaus, who couldn't use magic, blabbered on. The fake Tsubakura soon darted toward the black sun like a bullet. And so there was no longer anyone around to hear Klaus's mumbling but Klaus himself. This is unexpectedly lonely. To be continued in the extra stage. You did it, but there's still a little bit more to play. Ta-da! And that is Tsubakura's route. I will not save a replay. Yep, extra stage now accessible. And now, I think we are on our final stretch for tonight's stream. At long last, we play extra stage with Tsubakura, who you might know, or might notice, her sprite looks a little different. Their portrait, rather. Because we're going to be playing as the true Tsubakura. The real Tsubakura. The one and only. Here we go. You may already notice Tsubakura's extra stage theme is different from Yabusame's. Carries an entirely different air. I must thank you for your help earlier. I shall now have to pay you back what you owe me. Don't bother with it, just go to the hospital. This time I shall force you to get serious, so do your very best to avoid an untimely death. Yeah, unlike the last extra theme, stage theme, you know, where it was really giddy and hype, this one is very somber and very mellow. Tsubakura doesn't make this spell card any easier. You will also notice that we're still continuing to follow the same road. The same row under these arches, under the torii arches. Jeez, looks like I'm still late even after I've hurried so much. Even though I was just looking into things a little, everyone went off without me. How heartless of them. There's also an imposter among them. Just who would gain anything from that? Well, I'll have to punish them anyway, so while I'm at it, I'll also get them to talk somehow. You will go no further. I'll speak of the devil. Are you the imposter? How would you react if I said, yes, I am? Don't you know that you'll get a 0 if you answer a question with another question? Idiot. My, tests in the outside world must be pretty severe. I will hydrate. Oh god, I'm only down to 1 life. So you mean you're from this world? I saw this! Okay, I don't care what language you use, just answer this. Who are you? Anata wa dare desu ka? I just got you a big fat 0. Man, this really is severe. Well, at least I learned that you have no intention of answering seriously. I live in the land of Mugenri, just past here, working for the Senri Shrine. Mugging a sentry? What an avant-garde name. No, you've gotten it messed up. So it's mugging senselessly? Sounds like a pretty unpleasant place. Intention of being serious either. So anyway, I mean, aren't you the one asking me questions? Anyway, why are you imitating me like this? Is there something you're trying to accomplish? Why would I imitate someone if I didn't have something to accomplish? I don't know, as a hobby? So anyway... Looks like you made it here first, although there isn't actually a prize for you, I'm afraid. I still haven't asked you any of the important stuff yet, but... You said you were going to punish me, didn't you? Oh, you heard that? So, show me how you plan on punishing me. What'll I get in return again? 1 coin. That is an obscure Toho reference. Probably just a measly 100 yen. It's 10 yen. How stingy. Here we go again. Yeah, so... This is, in essence, how Tsurubami is supposed to be fought. Or, like, how the fight is supposed to go down. At least as far as they planned. Yabusame was kind of a curveball. You know, by literally breaking into, like, the world's barrier to find Tsurubami. Oh god, I got nothing in my arsenal. I have no stonks. I am afraid. I am Subakura, and I am afraid. And now I'm dead. So maybe we should tone it down a little bit. Just a little bit. First, though, I'm gonna take a little break. Y'all hang tight. I'm just gonna be just a second. It's just a potty break. So, BRB. I'm back. um so I had like a huge brain fart just now. um so I intended while I went to the bathroom, I intended to like switch either to my loading screen or just to mute myself, and I did neither. Oh well. Anyhow. Twitch says no drop frames but the image isn't changing. Yeah, it's probably because of my brain fart. I forgot to change anything. I just up and went. Oh, and before I forget, I need my feminams, which are an actual product according to Twitch TOS. Tasty chocolate treats for a growing girl. Isn't it peculiar that they come in separate bottles instead of just coming all at once? Just a big mouthful. Yep. Chocolatey goodness. Okay. Yeah, totally delicious. I am happy now. So with that out of the way, let's get back into Easy Extra. I think I remember somewhere on YouTube, somebody made like fan lyrics for this stage theme. I wonder if maybe at some point I'll like give it a shot if I ever think when to do a karaoke stream. Oh, the spell card is called Pluto Lost Fame. That's depressing. But also kind of funny. No. Let's go. Let's dance. Bastard. I got nervous. But yeah, one difference between regular extra, bombs actually hurt the boss. Why couldn't it have been that easy in the first place? Was I not at full power? Yeah, this spell card is trickier with Subakuro, only because, like, the color contrast is so much, something. Oh, I'm losing my mind. I'm just gonna say no. I hate that shit. Oh, here we go. Super flashing lasers! I got lasers too. Timeout, spell card 1. Numero 1. Timeout card numero 2. I'll just take that, Grace. Thank you very much. Got too greedy.